Oh shit. We got backup. Oh shit. What's going on, guys? Next gen nostalgia's back. And we got more bad guys for you. Oh yeah, it's gonna get worse, guys. If you think we didn't hate Mortal Kombat enough, we're gonna hate it some more.
We got Kano himself here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hello, baby.
We got Fate in the mother building.
Yes.
Oh,
there you go.
man.
Thanks, guys, for having me on. This is awesome. This is cool.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It took a while to make this happen. Actually, it's weird. We always talked about it. We just never did it.
Yeah.
I think this was the perfect time.
Santa Claus went by the moon. You know, it was the right setup in the pit. And like, oh, okay, got 2 flawlesses, and now we're here. We're in the secret fight. This is great.
No input delay. Hopefully.
Oh no, it's perfect. What do you mean input delay? What are you talking about? It's fine.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
The gameplay's fine. You need to stop. Be grateful.
You need to be grateful. Okay.
Grateful, please.
Yeah.
Get the memo.
I'm just one of those. Yeah, I'm just one of those ungrateful white folk. I know.
Ungrateful
right?
white folk.
Right. Stupid cracker. Right. So yeah. Yeah. There goes this monetization. Sorry, my bad. Right?
No. This is the show. Okay, guys. This is what you're gonna get yourselves into. So sit tight.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about everyone's favorite game of the year, Mortal Kombat Legacy Kollection. $49.99. Fuck. All right, so the shit comes out. We're here, right?
Day one.
We're obviously excited, but we're not. It's like this glooming doom, but we're excited because we're like, oh, it's our game.
Yeah.
We going into it. There was some weird shit. Like we knew nothing about this lobby situation. We knew nothing about this no private match situation until the haunting hour that this shit was dropping. And we're MK fans. We still kind of was gonna blow past it because we're like, well, fuck it. We're still gonna stream it. We're still gonna play it. I have quick match. I'm gonna still whoop somebody's ass online. Right? This is gonna be a good time. Or get my ass whooped. Whatever. Whoop-de-doo. But then it just gets. It's like worse.
Unbelievable. That's what it is.
I'm trying to, we can all agree. On paper, this shit's fucking dope. On paper, we're like, dude, this is literally what we wanted.
Yep.
Okay. Now, what the bad part about it is the execution.
Yeah.
There's parts of the execution that's dope. Menus, documentary, jukebox. The overall the UI, I think it's not bad. I like it. It's cool. It's simple.
Yeah.
Until you get to the online part, it's like, well, we have to pick one game and go into it and search and sit there and watch it search, And I think we all have it on Steam. I do. Yeah. Had it on Steam. And it's like, that's finding match is probably the only thing you're going to see if you're playing on Steam, at least according to this recording. But that's pretty much all the positives. Oh, the rewind. We have the rewind feature.
Rewind, save anytime. Yep.
Save anytime, like save states. Cool stuff.
You can access secret fights just like that.
Oh yeah. The codes. Cool. Yes, the codes things is cool. I like that. I like to be honest, the local options are pretty fucking badass.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
the combat codes in Ultimate, like in MK3, instant combat codes,
instant human smoke, instant noob Saibon on WaveNet. You got the now we have one button fatalities for with the new hotfix. Great.
I mean,
dude,
a fatality trainer for the
fatality trainer.
Just like, I can't figure this out.
Then we had the fatality trainer in concept. Fucking dope.
Yes.
But then we have the weird, these weird glitches that are just weird. Like the MK4 Sonya, the leg fatality. It's the wrong move. The wrong.
They got the inputs wrong, right?
The inputs are wrong on the thing.
I have noticed a few input issues.
Then the move list. It's like just weird quality of life things that are kind of like it's just ticking away at you. You're like, okay, fuck. Oh shit, that shit's wrong. Oh, no private match. Oh fuck. Oh, no cross. Ah shit. No ranked. Oh, no lobby. Oh fuck. But now we got to be quiet. We got to shh because we're gonna upset the shills,
I think some. So if I can interrupt,
please.
I think there's like, so there's genuine like passionate people, like, you know, obviously Daryl Sung, he's great. We've all talked to Daryl, he's a fantastic dude. And he's just a dude. Like I can pretty much guarantee, you know, that he's definitely not looking at doors opening up for him or anything like that. He's just a dude, just playing MK, and that's it.
MK. He's in his world.
And then you got like, you know, like us pretty much, and then you got other guys. You can name them, and then I'll just nod and go, yep, right. Who basically want to toe the line. You know, they want to make sure that they're covering this stuff in a more positive way so that doors open up for them, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I got used to seeing all of that dumb shit in the NRS side of it, but I never thought I'd see it on this side. And nostalgia is a hell of a drug, right? So, you know, if you're gaming on PC, we've been playing every single one of these games for 30 years. That's it, like almost 30 years, right?
Yep.
So, but if you haven't had access to PC or emulation, and this is the first time, I can understand why maybe some people get very defensive, but it is a psychological thing. It's kind of like when they go, this thing's for $9.99 instead of $10. What? Like, it's 1 cent. But in your head, you go, that's cheaper.
Yes.
Right? Yep. And you'll pick that even if it's 1 cent cheaper, right?
Yep.
So it's the same thing with gaming. People, depending on memories, nostalgia, anything of that sort of stuff, they get very defensive. They get very upset. You know, when that seems challenged, almost like you're kicking their own kid or their dog or something. And this is where people have to separate themselves out from the equation and go, look, we've all paid for this. If you're happy with this stuff over here, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to take that away from you. But there are some fairly legitimate issues. And the online stuff, if you could go back in time, if I could turn back time.
Oh my God.
Right. I look like Cher, of course, right? So anyway, so hang on. Anyway, so if I was Digital Eclipse, I would have said 2 weeks ago, listen, the online mode in our game is dog shit, but in their PR speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
We actually do have the stuff that they talked about in their FAQ, which I've still got open, saying they've got this really robust online mode that they've got planned.
It does sound cool.
So, you know, the Cope and Hope kicks in, and I think, okay, cool, right, fine. So transparency should have happened a couple of weeks ago. Let people decide whether they want to keep their pre-order or wait, right? Then that way 2 weeks is enough people to get fired up, simmer down, think rationally, and then decide for themselves how they want to move forward. I think it dropped. I think it was planned that they were going to probably drop it maybe around this time, but like the information sheet. But when everyone started streaming the console version, like everyone just found out, holy shit, there's only quick play. We can't private match. There's no lobbies. There's no ranked. Like it was just like beyond bare bones.
Yeah.
And so I think they had to address it, as you guys have said, the 11th hour. Yeah. And that doesn't look good because that, like, you guys, well, I mean, I know you do, Gawdlyy. There's a guy called Dragoon in my server. He's basically, he's my Jack Reacher of the server, right? Nobody fucks with him, right? And he's been playing since the X-Band days.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, he has the OG X-Band championship shirt to this day. He still has the shirt. Yep.
Yeah. And he's been wanting this collection forever. Like he's got recently in PC gaming, so he's had access to emulation. I've been helping with that. And then when the collection got announced, we're like, yeah, finally an official capacity. Like in an official capacity, we can load this game up on our preferred platform, cross-play, run tournaments, get in lobbies, fuck around, have a good old time. He refunded. A guy that has been a fan of Mortal Kombat for 30 odd years, just straight up refunded because he doesn't feel respected or listened to. And then when you get people out there, then they sort of like make you feel like you can't voice your opinion. Well, that doesn't help anyone. And that allows bad behavior to come out of developers and publishers. They go, well, hey, you know, we'll just, if they allow this, then they start pushing the envelope and a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. And on PC, we don't fuck around. On Steam, if it's shit, it doesn't matter if it's a tiny game or a massive game.
Dude,
when No Man's Sky, when No Man's Sky came out, it was overwhelmingly negative for ages. because they overpromised, at least initially. But what we realized, obviously, over time was that everything that they said they wanted to do, they did do. No Man's Sky is the perfect comeback story example of a game that was literally down and out. You know, it was on meth, heroin and cocaine, crack, right? Like had 12 venereal diseases, you know, and they crawled back, not charging a single piece of DLC. They crawled all the way back and they won favor again because they buckled down. They said, no, we've got to make this right. And they did. And so, you know, it's a great comeback story. And I think every developer has the chance to do that. Digital Eclipse are now in their, you know, their crack phase, right? They've got to, they've got to get their rehab. They've got to get in and they've got to start, you know, getting all of this stuff back up to snuff, because preservation is like, it is very important. Because I know, like, some people were saying, you know, oh, it doesn't matter if it's slightly off or whatever. No, it actually does. Like it actually does, right? We don't have a, you know, oh, the Mona Lisa almost looks like that because you paint it. No, we want the Mona Lisa. We don't want like a fragmented piece.
We don't want Monita Lisa.
Monita. And the thing is what is this true that the MK4 version is a main dump? Is that
That's
true?
what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Dump. It has the same glitches from MAME and everything. Yep. Yeah, there's really no work put into that. It's kind of sad. But it also shows like the bigger picture of they didn't have much time.
Yeah.
I think when they announced it, they probably were just starting on it, which is why you only seen probably Trilogy. If you really go back to how they moved during this combat tour that they did not need to do, by the way. They could have just, instead of going out, everyone could have been all hands on deck working on this shit.
Yep.
But when you see it, you know, it's like they didn't have you only had Trilogy. I think you only could just go straight to the game. There was no menus, nothing.
Yeah.
And I think it stayed that way. Yep. I don't know if they had another game, but I'll tell you one thing that wasn't playable was MK4.
Nope.
And if people had early access to it, they would have ripped that shit to smithereens back in Evo. You know, so which probably would have helped. But they gave Ketchup an early copy, and apparently, you know, he's not a technical guy, and
the PlayStation 5 to a capture card is just too much. That's really difficult. It takes rocket science. Yeah.
What? I'm not technical, guys. I'm not technical. What the fuck are you doing?
You know what? And honestly, I think I was a little too positive in my video. I think I just respected the accountability part of his video, even though people still were saying that's dog shit. To say that publicly, I think is still cool. But like you said, that technical guy shit, I just realized, dude, you're a fucking commentator.
Yeah.
Dude, you know every move, you know the frame data, you know what to punish, when to punish, kill combos, when to kill, corner combos, side resets, all that side switches, all that shit, dude. There's a lot of technical shit that you know, and it's like, come on, bro. You're almost there, keeping it real. Almost.
I'm gonna be filthy. I gotta be filthy here, man. So like he gets early access, right? This is like getting like the hottest chick, and this motherfucker licks her wrist, right? He ignores everything else in the fucking game, right? And he's like, oh, what really interests me is the wrist, right? It's like, motherfucker, you got the hoo-hoos, right? Yeah. You got all the fun bits.
I just really liked her eyes. Okay.
You really liked her eyes, right? You know, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, if I had early access, I'd be all up in that shit. I'd be everywhere.
Exactly. That's my
everything.
Yeah, I would.
But they love Mortal Kombat. Which part?
Right.
Like
the check clearing. That's what I love about Mortal Kombat.
Me too, bro. Yeah, look, you pay my bills, man. Look, I ain't gonna know shit either. You know,
I know Mike Hollow did a video. Shout out to Mike Hollow. He did a video.
Yeah, shout him out.
You know, basically saying, look, and he's right. Like, the thing is, though, we've tried calling out shills for years. Nothing ever changes. They do it. But the thing is, though, there has to be some sort of, like, you know, I think you were saying in your video you guys were doing before, there's like, you know, it's like, we're not going to really take their word for it anymore.
Yeah, right? Because they're grain of salt. Just,
you
can still have a shill.
Thing.
Yeah, you have your shield to get that exposure of the product, but whenever they say, "Oh, guys, this is shaping up to be a home run," and you just grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Grain of salt, and then that's when you go to our channels, go to Fate, go to NGN, you go there, and then it's like you get to see what is really going on with this product.
Yeah,
I mean, it's looking like this is what we got to do. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean,
I do have a question. So we have the shields, you know, the ketchup and mustards, you know, the shields, whatever, right? The headlocks, you know, Scotty Combat, whatever. My question is, how did IGN get this so wrong? How did RGT85 get it so wrong? How did Noisy Pixel? Because at least we know those guys are MK shields, whatever, right? How did these guys and companies get this so wrong? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, they did it.
Take on this.
Well, they didn't play them. They didn't play the fucking games. That's the simple.
Didn't play it. They did. They just booted it up, looked at all the box arts and all the little pictures and the document. It's pretty fucking rad, dude.
Wow.
Like it. Check this shit out, dude. Digital Eclipse. All right, 9.
All right, 9. Next game.
What the fuck, dude? You didn't play it. It's cool. You know what though? Like I said, dude. If you enjoy this collection because you haven't played it since Sega Genesis, you haven't played it since Game Boy, whatever, you're good. That's fine, dude. That's fine. But when the people that know what they're talking about tell you like, look, this shit's fucked up. Oh damn! And let it educate you at least. Let it be like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Which is the only thing with the ketchup thing. Everyone corrected me. They're like, all right, this dude does know what the fuck he's talking about. I fell for it. I did fall for it because he was like, look, honestly, I didn't know. I didn't play it. I didn't notice it. You know what? If you were genuine about it, I'd be like, that's cool. I get that too. You just didn't know. You just weren't educated on the subject. So like, I do look at that angle because I don't want to just rag on somebody having fun at something I'm upset with because I don't hate it. I want to play it. I want to play through each game. I want to get all the achievements because I'm a fucking MK player. I'm an MK fan. The only difference is, if it's shit, I'm still gonna say something's fucked up, something's not right. It's nothing wrong with wanting to improve the fucking product I paid for.
Yeah, I don't want dick on my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You load the game up, like, and it looks like from the moment it loads up, you got the, you can hear the rumbling. You know, it comes up with the text about the tournament and stuff. Beautiful, right? And then the storm with the lightning, like that's MK2. That's MK2 vibes right there, right? And then the menus, bellissimo, perfect. Like just this is Mortal Kombat. They got the vibe. Pulse. Yeah, the vibe, the pulse. They got everything nailed with all the menus, all the box art, all that sort of shit. But obvious, I think to be honest, I think it was just undercooked. Maybe somebody said the other day maybe they were trying to get it out when the MK2 movie was going to come out.
Yeah,
but because the MK2 movie got pushed, I don't know if it was you guys that said that or not. Then but then they're stuck. They're like, oh shit, we've told everyone we're going to release it, now. But Steven's a great guy because I interviewed him. He's a cool dude. He is an MK fan. You can tell, like he just is.
Yeah, he's commented on the content. He's been responding on Twitter. I'm not gonna. I give him props, dude. Out of everyone, I actually do give him props because he'll be like, look, this is we're working on it. Like today, he responded.
Oh, really?
Okay. He responded today, and I responded back like, dude, you know what? I appreciate the Fate. You commented. We both commented on the same thing, and I was like, appreciate you. Reaching out. The comms are on point, bro. He's like, well, we're trying to push this shit out in coming weeks, blah blah blah. Like, trying to get console, then PC. There's another patch coming because something about the back end with the Steam service. Because now no one can play online on Steam. Yeah, you just can't play online. It's offline. Yeah, So they're talking about some back end issue they're having. Obviously, it's Sunday, so we'll probably hear something Monday, maybe Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's communicating, and that's all we ask for. Like, dude, just say what's up. Just say, hey, look, hey guys, it's fucked up right now. Thank you for purchasing. We're working on it right now. Give us about a week or two, and bam, we'll get you back up. And we got these new features dropping. Simple. I can't really be mad at that, dude, because I'm like, well, guys, it's fucked up right now.
Cool.
But they're talking about it. That I can back up. I'll back the fuck up real quick, Yep. But then if you're gonna tell me on Twitter that code is amazing, the gameplay is fine. You guys are some crybabies. You guys are overreacting. Now I gotta fucking cook you, buddy.
And I
gotta put you in your fucking place.
What do you Americans call it? You call it cookout, right? You guys call it the cookout.
Get cooked
over there.
Yeah,
yeah we call it barbecue over here. Yeah,
barbecue,
barbecue.
Cook, yeah. Same thing. Saute, rotisserie, whatever. George Foreman, whatever, dude. I don't care. If you want to get air fried, it don't matter, dude. Deep fried, air fried. Yeah, it's just you know, like I said, there's things in motion that are happening with this game.
Yeah.
So
I have
faith.
Yeah, like I have faith. I kind of like, I mean, obviously they can't say anything because or whatever yet, but like when I read about the online thing, so I'll just read it out because it's really interesting the way it's phrased.
You can share.
He says the online arcade. Can I do that?
At the bottom of the screen, it says share screen next to like your camera settings on this app.
I'm not fucking technical, bro.
Oh,
right. Just relax.
Chill out, mayonnaise. Oh shit, we can't do nothing right.
No, that's right. Hang on, hang on. Is it?
It does say though.
Plus?
Yeah, the little like arrow. It's like an arrow.
Oh, there we go. All right, share screen. Launch back. Here we go. All right, does that work?
All right, there we go. Bow.
There we go.
If I highlight shit, it just makes it go black, which sounds really fucking racist. I hope you guys are listening, by the way. Right. So it's this part here. It's this paragraph here where it says the online arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to read it out? You can read it out.
I can
see.
Yeah.
Sexier voice than I do. So.
All right. So no, it says will online arcade allow players to create private lobbies for online play. Online arcade will give players the opportunity to create private or public rooms. Select the games they want to play and invite friends to join in. Each room can host up to 16 players, and multiple games can be played simultaneously. Think of it as your personal Mortal Kombat game room, filled with just the games you love the most. On individual games within the room, players rotate playing in the classic arcade winner stays queue structure, or they could choose to simply spectate. There's nothing wrong with that.
If this works, this is a game changer.
This is sick. It's gonna be fucking lit.
If this works, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
we just got to fix the initial net play, you know, and honestly, the initial functionality of the game. Get that input delay offline, tuned down some. Like the online input delay, you can adjust to that. Because, dude, I played UMK 306. I played on X-Band. There was always input lag in these old games. Okay, you just had to adjust to that timing. And I'm not saying it's okay for it, but I'm saying like that can be a parameter. Yeah. But also, the other problem I noticed this game has is there's a lot of search parameters, meaning. Yeah, boss. If you queue up for two frames of input lag, and I have 3, that's 2 different searches.
We can't find.
We're not going to match up. Yeah. We're not going to match up. On top of the fact that there's what they say, there's 23 games out of all those. How many are online?
Yeah,
like 20 of them. I don't even know the number, but there's all those different versions that are separate queues on top of the different search parameters. Dude, they just need to have a queue all, a room. They just need something that kind of, you know, condense that down, or at least widen that range, because that's going to be still a problem. But either way, this shit sounds dope.
Yeah, like I sort of think of it from like a visual standpoint. So, you know, in the menu where it's scrolling through all the stages in 3D, which looks really fucking cool. You got like the Warrior Shrine, Courtyard, the Graveyard, Shao Kahn's Arena. You know, it all looks really cool, right?
Yeah.
So one of my favorite games, like Gawdlyy knows this, love playing Granblue, right?
Yep.
So you can set up an 8-player room. You can't change the room, but you know, that's fine. And you got 4 arcade machines in there. And obviously you can obviously queue up and then spectate other people that are playing. But I thought, what if, because again, the way they're talking here sounds like very ambitious. In the next paragraph, they mention much more robust than Quick Match and is more ambitious than what Digital Eclipse has done in previous games. So it demands additional testing, blah, blah, blah. So imagine, if you will, try not to get a chubby when I say this, right? Because I am thinking about it. What if they made it so that the room, like it's actually a room, not just a text lobby like in, say, you know, Tekken 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
And you can actually make the room look like the living forest.
Ooh, okay.
Right, or the pit bottom, or the combat tomb, or the Deadpool, or whatever. Right.
Yeah.
And then the games that you select show up as arcade machines in there, like they have predetermined slots that they fill up with whatever machines you choose. It doesn't say how many you can have in there, does it?
It's 16.
No,
that's multiple games. It just says multiple games.
Yeah, multiple games. Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's like Street Fighter 6, if it's the same way, like where Street Fighter 6 has 16, I think. And then you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 games going, 4 matches.
What's Street Fighter 6's lobby? Because the battle hub, in theory,
there's the battle hub,
kind of,
but then there's the actual lobby where that's what this kind of sounds like, where we're all in the lobby, and then you just join in to fight, and then everyone could queue up in that fight, or you could just spectate.
But that doesn't sound ambitious. Wait.
But they say ambitious for them though. It's ambitious.
Yeah, they did.
If you compare this, no, Street Fighter didn't do this. Ninja Turtles didn't do this. It was just a normal lobby, and then the 2 people at the top of the list would fight, and then whoever lost got dropped down to the bottom, like an old King of the Hill. In Street Fighter, it's like a bunch of little lobbies. Like you're in one big lobby, but there's a bunch of little like rooms. You would join that room, and then other people could join that same battle and choose which side they want to be on, and then they'll queue up or choose to spectate. And then there's other rooms open, so somebody else don't want to wait. You could create a little room underneath and fight, and then someone else can spectate. You know, so you could essentially have almost half a tournament and just in one lobby, just fighting different matches. You could just be interchanging. You know, that's what it sounds like. But also, Fate's idea is also a possibility as well. So it's like, in the reality, it's probably just the one I described, but in our cope and cope, we hope it's to walk around. So there's nothing wrong with that. 2XKO has it. 2XKO has the same thing in their private match. It's like a little apartment, and there's like a couch with a TV, but then there's like arcade cabinets, so you can have 2 people sit on the couch to play, or 4 people sit on the couch because it's 2v2. Then there's all different little cabinets and setups around the little apartment.
I mean, it won't be too difficult for them to do. I mean, maybe something simple. Maybe you have like, maybe you can choose like different avatars. I don't know if you could custom make it, but maybe you just have a skin. Maybe just some MK skins, like the little chibi characters that we had in MK9, right? In the King of the Hill. And then you have that set up. Dude, I'd live in that shit all fucking day, right? Like that'd be cool. You know, just literally hanging out. Like, so this is where Tekken like missed the mark. Tekken 8 has this incredible arcade area.
Yeah.
But it's a nothing. Like, it's just like, it looks great, but there's all this space and nothing's going on. Right? Where it's better to have concise area where, you know, it's, you're limited, sure, but it really just, you know, you can really fill it up and it feels alive. Because 16 players is a lot. That's a lot of people in a lobby. You know, it's going to look busy. So whether it's physical avatars or just, you know, text names or whatever, I think, I'm kind of hopeful that it's something that's going to really blow us away, something that sets a new standard, you know, for that. Because otherwise, like, as Boss is saying, like they've done previous shit before, just, you know, standard lobbies, all that sort of crap. But this is so bare bones that it's almost like, look, we're saving the juice till later. You know, we know this is shit. We'll get it sort of like functioning ad hoc, you know, put some, you know, sticky tape on it and stuff.
Yeah.
But when we drop the real one, you know, hopefully that'll be, and we need to multi-queue up for shit too. So if you want to go play MK2 arcade, you can have at the top multi-queue it up for other games. They need to be looking at what Capcom's done with their collections and copy it. I don't give a fuck. Just copy it.
Well, here's the thing. They did it. They did it with their collection. And I hate bringing up Street Fighter Collection, but they've done it. On Street Fighter Collection, you can queue up for 2, Third Strike, Alpha 3. You can queue up for those games, dude.
And you can literally whatever comes up first.
And whatever match you find first. And I would love that. I would love to queue for 2, WaveNet, Ultimate 3, Trilogy, and 4. And I would just queue up. Now even throwing like Sega Genesis MK1 or something. Just to be weird. Just to be random. And then whatever pops up first. And you would be playing it all day. On it, just constantly just playing people in different MKs all day.
Yeah. Because you think about it, right? You guys set up you know, the sexy black men lobby, right? That's what you call it, right?
Right.
You set up that lobby public. I have Fate, you know, other people, other channels, YouTube channels would then have their own lobby name. So you could literally like people could just go online and see the lobby and then just join it.
Yep.
Right.
Give me a lobby code. You pin it to our chats, and you literally have community nights, and it's gonna make the game, the longevity of the game is the games literally would just grow just off communities and creators, of course. But I'm saying, just take us out the equation. The communities and like just people just getting together. Like before we were doing YouTube, we were just hanging out, buddies. We all do this off screen all the time. We have game nights. When we buy a random game that's dead, we could buy a dead game and we'll fill our own lobby up with our own Discord of people, and it's fun.
Yep.
For example, what was that? Fighting EX Layer.
EX Layer.
We just played that shit like about a month ago. Just had a great time for like all day.
Yeah,
6 hours just playing that shit.
Only people online. Or Umbrella Corps.
Oh yeah, that's another good one.
Umbrella Corps, another game.
Yep.
We did Umbrella Corps, and it was like
just have fun.
No one's playing the game. We have our own. It's like we have the whole game to ourselves. It's like a private game. The whole entire we can play ranked to fill the lobby up. You know, just to make stuff like that. It's fun. Yeah. Same with MK.
Well, hold on. But according to people I've seen in the chats on a lot of comments, these games are 30 years old and were never meant to be played online. So you know that's why this shit doesn't work.
They say what was the other dude said on our comments?
Oh, what did he say?
Mortal Kombat was never a multiplayer game.
Oh, that too.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh yeah, but look, when I saw that comment today, like 30 years old, never meant to be played online. You know what? You're right. And I'm about to walk away. I say, hey, wait a fucking minute. If that's the case, then what the fuck is this? Oh, what's that say right there? Wi-Fi? I played this online a lot, and it actually felt pretty good for a DS game. Hold on. Yep. We talked about this already. This works just fine online. Yeah. Street Fighter 2 is old as fuck. Okay? Works great online. We talked about this already. What's this? Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Because I know Marvel Superheroes definitely wasn't made for online, because I had the PS1 version. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's another game that was made way before the internet became a thing. It's also, I think, made by Digital Eclipse, too. Oh, but wait, I'm not done. As we said, hold on. More Capcom. Look at this. Look at this. Yep. Oh, Cyberbots, Gym
You're
Fighter.
holding a bunch of shit that's never been meant to be played online. Oh, and you want to hear? Wait. Can I counter you?
Oh, really?
I got a counter to you, buddy.
Okay.
Every game you lifted up was never meant to be played online, right? But the fucking insane part is that this collection comes with a game that was meant to be played online. It's called WaveNet.
Yeah.
That's what's fucking crazy.
Yep.
That's what's crazy. Mortal Kombat was online before that entire pile of games you have.
Or maybe this was, oh, boss, those are Switch and Xbox One games. They weren't playing those games online back in the, whoops. What's this?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. What's this? Oh, Final Fight. Oh, that was definitely never meant to be played online. Magic Sword. What's this? Oh, that's 360. Shut up. Okay, any competent dev can get these games to work online, dude. I have Double Dragon 2 NES. I can play it online.
If I had my X-Band cartridge, I'd pull up the X-Band cartridge. We were playing on 56K, bro. We were online on 56K on Super Nintendo, Genesis. The collection literally, like I said, I'm saying it again, WaveNet was online, guys.
Bro, I got the
at the arcade.
I got the right mind to go on eBay, buy an X-Band for both of us. We're gonna get phone service for just a month, and we're gonna play some matches online.
We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. we can just go on Fight Cage and play the Super Nintendo version, dude. We don't gotta do all that.
We're not technical, right? We're not technical around here.
Oh yeah, I'm not technical. I'm not doing that shit, man. Nah, man. I listen. I think that's the thing. I like to poke fun at people because it's like they're trying to make sense. We're the dumbasses, and it's like, well, I'm not right or wrong, but you're definitely wrong. like it's like, dude, this product needs work, man, and we just want it to work. That's it. Literally, we're just. And here's the thing. So this is going back to Ketchup. Okay, I'm gonna bring up Ketchup again because I know Fate. But listen, hear me out, bro. Listen. His points of him calling out the negatives of the game, right, literally butchers all of these shills. Like, mind you, he's getting paid to do this shit, right?
Yeah.
Headlock.
He's on the game. He's
on
literally
the
in
fucking
the game.
He's on the fucking game, and he's calling it out, right? But these shills, they ain't getting paid to do this shit. So what the fuck are y'all shilling for? I expect him to shill. I do. Like when we see a catch of it, we're like, okay, he's gonna shill this, right? But if you're a headlock guy, you don't need to shill this shit, bro.
No.
You just keep it a buck.
So
you can enjoy it. Enjoy it, but like be like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Go ahead.
They got something to say.
Shit. Everybody duck.
So all right. Here we go. All right, now when Gamescom stuff happened and Shinfitz decided to put out his video with his "Trust Me, Bro," you know, there's nothing like that in there, like gold and stuff like that, right? Now, he might be vindicated in the future, but at that time, we, you know, expecting people just to take his word for it, him mouthing shit off to the side, is not enough for, you know, for us to go, right? Anyway, and then I think Headlock did a video, and Headlock is just literally just sitting there looking at the fucking camera, saying, I spoke to these guys, this is what they said, blah, 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 blah. Right now, you know, I've never spoken to Headlock outside of, you know, a couple of messages, maybe on a live stream, a couple of fights. You know, I don't know the guy, right? Now, you guys are news guys. I'm a news guy. We've been doing this type of stuff for however long we're doing it, right? And one of the best things you can do to cover your ass is to make sure you show your source. I don't care if it's on the back of a crack whore's ass. If it's a fucking source that you're covering, show it. Because then when people look at the video, they're not going to hold you accountable. They're going to hold the source accountable.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It covers your own ass rather than you sitting there, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I did a video on it. I'm pretty sure I wasn't rude. I just said, look, man, I kind of need more, right? As Dragoon, my mate Dragoon says, I need the milk from the cow. And so, anyway, like I got into it with him in DMs because he just kind of lost his mind a little bit, like ex-girlfriend type of, right? And he's like,
don't say.
He's like, you gave me I gave you wanted my blessing for your channel, blah blah blah. And I'm like, motherfucker, what the fuck are you talking about? Blessing,
right?
You're not.
You a pope, nigga?
B, like what it was is that when I started the Fate channel, I think I just left messages on some of the bigger classic guys that said, hey, I'm starting a channel. You know, if you want to come check it out, that'd be great. You know, as you do.
Just
you know, you're trying to network, right? Fucking blessing, right?
Hallelujah.
Right, like, and I'm sitting there going, no, that's not it. Anyway, and he's like, I'm trying to build relationships here. I'm not going to give away like who said this stuff, you know, blah blah blah, because I'm trying to build relationships here. And I'm just like, dude, listen, you're at a public event, right? You're telling the community this stuff, right? We don't know if the fucking janitor's telling you this. You know, we don't know who's telling you this.
Yeah.
And this sort of information can either sway or not sway somebody's purchase decision, right? And so therefore, all I was asking for was like, okay, who said it? And he eventually told me in private, and everything like sort of worked out after we had big chat or whatever. But then after a while, something you said to me stuck with me, and like I've sort of alluded to this publicly, but this is 100% what he said. He goes, I had content creators or whatever come to me, all of these people going, what's wrong with Fate? Why is he going after you? And I'm like, who said it? Oh, I can't tell you. That started to eat away at me, right? Because that's undermining shit. Yeah. And it's like, look, you know, I actually sent a message to Mike, you know, because you know what me and Mike have been like. We've been like battering heads forever. Everything's cool now. And I reached out to him and said, listen, man. I said, listen, you know, I sort of got this situation, and I'm like, look, I'm trying to hold people accountable for this stuff, and they're not like sort of giving up sources or whatever. And he's like, absolutely, you do. You've got to. He said he had someone claiming that people in the industry were saying shit about him, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, right, come on the cast and tell everyone. Who is it? Give me some names, right? Never happened. right? So even on his side, like, you know, he's getting that. And again, that's why I appreciate that, because again, you know, like, you got to hold people accountable, but also, you know, when people are going to say shit like that, that's very undermining. It'd be like me coming to you and going, yeah, all these people are saying stuff about you, Gawdlyy, like, you know, and you go, okay, who is it? Oh, no, I can't tell you, right?
Like, what the?
Right. And then after a while, that just sort of ate at me and ate at me and ate at me. And I'm just like, nah, this is bullshit. This is undermining. This is basically making it seem like, well, you know, like, what, we can't even critique someone in a placid way without, you know, somebody getting their knickers in a twist or whatever.
Oh my
like, it's
God.
fucking stupid, man. Like, you know, and so that really bugged the fuck out of me. And then you notice other content creators, because around that time, other guys were like, there's no gold in what do you call it, in fucking Legacy Collection. So then these fucking guys are out there putting it as fact, headline, thumbnail, no gold in Legacy, no question mark, no, you know, oh, apparently there isn't, right? I take issue with that, because again, you are declaring something that you yourself do not know 100%, right? And the whole trust me bro thing is not enough. There's been creators in the space who have lied about shit or pushed false narratives or whatever, because they just wanted to seem popular and the guy to go to for the latest news. And it's a dangerous precedent. Right? I don't care who it is, I'll hold them to account. And he was not happy about it, because he was like, you know me, Fate. You know me, Fate. Actually, I don't. We're not mates. Like, we're not hanging out. Right? I'm more friends with Boss than him. This is the first time I've met Boss, right?
Yes.
Because this is the first time I fucking talked to him. Like, I never talked to Headlock before outside of that conversation. When I got onto Discord finally and started talking about, you know, okay, what's the problem? And he's like, oh, you know, he was really wounded over it. And then I realized it's because of reputation. Right? Because you got a guy coming out going, listen, hey, I don't necessarily believe what you're saying because I don't see the evidence in front of me. Right? I just say name. Right? You know, you're not under NDA here. Okay? This is a public event. This is a public event. And you had guys like the Rexa show, right? Yeah. Great fucking dude. Talking to Steven, like the Atari Steven.
Oh, he had a good interview. Yeah,
that was a good interview.
He was pressing his ass about that.
He was like, "What about the lobbies?"
Yeah, he's like, grab scuff on that. What the fucking lobbies? Like, you know.
That's how you do that shit, though. That's how you gotta move, bro. That's
right.
How you gotta, you know.
So for all we know, it could have been him, Steven, or obviously Stephen Frost, or God knows whatever else, you know. And it's like, again, you got to look at it from the perspective of again, the viewer. Then you're literally saying, trust me, bro, why would I lie? It's like, well, I'm not saying you're like this liar. I'm just saying that, like, you know, as the viewer of your content, I kind of want to know, okay, who's saying it? Where's it coming from?
Where are you getting your sources from? That's all.
Yeah, like that's kind of, you know,
trust
like,
me, bro.
Yeah, and
it's like this ponytail back. Hey, just trust me, bro.
Yeah, and then the thing about maybe the creators did come to it, maybe some did, or whatever. But the thing is, though, that like, just because like I mean, I've said this too, man. It fucking makes me giggle. They do a lot, right? Did you see? I sent you that, Gawdlyy. Oh. They do a lot for the MK community. What the fuck do? You give them blowjobs or something? Like, what's going on? Like, what? Like, what are you doing? You make fucking MK content. Big deal. Yeah. Like, so do I, so do you guys, so who gives a shit? Like, you know, like, there's no pecking order here, you know, like, we're all out here, you know, talking about shit we love.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's passion projects.
There's no YouTube Mortal Kombat Tower for us to go up and down.
Yeah. Right? Like, fucking hell, man. Like, you know, and I always think, like, you know, I've always said this, like, guys like Total MK, like, he should be the biggest YouTuber for MK.
Yeah, so
like, Total MK, like, he's as real as he gets, you know. We've had our you know, differing opinions on MK stuff, no fighting or anything, but you know, he's by and large kind of like the rest of us. He speaks his mind, and because of that, he gets labeled just like we do, you know, hater, negative, all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But he doesn't care, because at the end of the day, he knows the truth, right?
Yeah.
And
I remember I had a disagreement with him when he told me Trilogy was trash. He hated Trilogy. And I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. There's no. He's like, no. I was like, God, Trilogy? Not you, Toto. Okay, not you, bro. You can't say that. He hated it. I was like, hey, that's his opinion. He stuck with it. I was like, I respect it, man. I don't need to make a YouTube video. Toto MK don't know nothing about MK because you're like, no, I don't need to do that, bro.
I did.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right. You did roast his ass. I forgot about that.
Because it was just funny, right? Tongue in cheek.
Yeah, you're trolling his ass.
But obviously, like his first experience of Trilogy was N64, right? So that's like getting a chick that doesn't shave from the 60s, right? Like that's like, well, you know, it's functional, right?
Yeah,
just give me can you give me some hedge clippers or some shit? Right?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
But then you get the PS1 version, and that shit's like full Brazilian, right? It is just like, you know, and it's like arcade, like ultimate sort of AI, because Nintendo fuck with the AI. I've noticed when in all their MK releases, they mess with something slightly that throws you off. So it was arcade accurate AI. It had obviously extra characters and shit like that. He's like, I don't like the bosses. I said, well, don't use the bosses. And he's like, but they're there. I'll have to use. Don't use the fucking bosses, bro.
But they're
like,
there,
you know, like you know. And but anyway, I like Trilogy personally because when the Saturn version poached Ultimate as an exclusive, like timed exclusive.
Yeah.
I only owned a PlayStation. I was devastated. I'm like, fucking hell, man. I've been like waiting for the Ultimate to come home. And I didn't want to get the 16-bit versions. I wanted a proper, you know, after getting MK3 on the PS1, Red Book audio, perfect CD sound, crunchy, just arcade, you know, amazing. I was waiting for that. And then one day my friend came up to me, I think it was a Game Pro or something, and he goes, check this out. And it was the very first character select screen it was the N64 trilogy. I didn't know it was N64. And I looked at that picture more than I looked at tits. Right, I looked at that shit like I sat there and I go, what is this fucking magic? What happened? Like, what is this? Right? And of course, we find out obviously that to get around licensing, you know, all they got to do is change the name, add something, boom, whole new product, right? And then we end up with Trilogy. And then of course, when the PS1 version was coming out, it's like, wow, we got all the extra characters. We got the hidden characters, the bosses, you know, and it was
the
just
stages. Oh man,
yeah. So it was I have a sentimentality with that because it was a victory. You know, it was like, yes, we got it. We find, you know, like, and it wasn't just a victory. We got like the bookend of the 2D, like the digitized 2D legacy. So it's okay, like that people don't like it, but you're fucking wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
You're just wrong, right? But yeah, the N64 one's terrible actually because they're missing frames. You know, they fuck with some stages. You know,
the audio sounds bad, and that one the
audio
music,
sounds. Yep. But you got the 3v3, so that kind of sort of offsets. You know.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the N64 version, but the 3v3 like does make it amusing. I'm a PlayStation Trilogy fan. I love that one. You know, got it right here. So yeah, that's the one you gotta have for me anyway.
I was the weirdo. Saturn had Saturn Trilogy, and then.
But that's okay because that was pretty much the same as PS1, pretty much.
Yeah. But it was just I don't know. Like I said, Saturn UMK3 was kind of weird because the music selection was just weird. But I at the time didn't really complain because it felt like I was playing an arcade with a loading screen. Yeah. But yeah, and then I went to 64, and I just like 64s for some reason a lot, and then kind of find out that was the competitive standard because you know. You can't use that word competitive in MK because, you know, but anyways.
Did you know that Ketchup did a video about that, about all the different versions of Trilogy? He broke it down about how the Trilogy on 64 is the competitive version. He knows.
He's technical. Oh, he's not.
So can I share my screen again?
Yeah, just pop it open. It should
It's I promise it's not porn. So it is. So where is it? So this is the community page for Mortal Kombat Legacy Kollection. This will showcase the current amount of players right now, which is 368, which is not indicative of actual in-game fighting online. That's literally 368 people that have loaded up. But what we have down the bottom is when you start to see all the reviews. you know, things like input lag, talking about the input lag and stuff like that. So if you ever want evidence of pushing back on people saying, you know, well, you just got to be grateful, these things don't exist, that's not true. Well, these people aren't lying.
Right.
Yeah. Like these are negative reviews because they're disappointed. You can't leave a review on Steam until you bought the game. Buy it.
Yep, the same Metacritic
right?
over here.
Yeah, so you bought it and you're like, fucking hell. Now, I'm not refunding it because, like, I have faith that, you know, like, I know, obviously, I've talked to Steven. I know he's super passionate about this stuff. And he obviously would be going, man, fucking hell, all right, no, we got to fix this shit. We got to sort this shit out sharpish. So I'm not refunding it yet. I don't care that people do. But I think that, you know, whether it improves or not, if we are covering it, hopefully, like, if it improves, then I hope that people will go, okay, cool. These guys over here, not just sitting in the camera talking, right? Actually show fucking proof of the lobby systems, you know, the connections, show multiple connections you get in games, you know, stuff like that. And then let the proof in the pudding speak for itself. And then hopefully these negative reviews will then start to flip around and become positive. But they're here, right? Like you've just, like, you know, you've got to, you can't ignore that and claim that, well, you know, it's not, if it's not happening for me, it's obviously fine. It's not.
Yeah, that's what I hate, man. I really, that really triggers me. That's what started this whole, like, movement of me just kind of like roasting people. Yeah, because I'm really not roasting people. It's the bad takes, and the ultimate, like, their ultimate narrative is like, well, mine's good because I don't do that. I don't do online, or I just play arcade, or when I play MK, it was fine. Yeah. Okay, but we're telling you that there's still issues outside of what you're doing. There's still issues, even with what you're playing. There's still issues, and that's it. That's all I'm doing is educating you. Yeah. But now since you said that, especially like with Headlock, I had to clip his own shit. He said that play was perfect. That doesn't look perfect.
So a developer, one of the developers there obviously responded. I don't know if that's Steven or not. Obviously, very let down by the collection. Sound has got awful. Broken MK2 arcade, no online friendly matches, etc., etc. Cha, a developer, said, hello, we are working on the sound bugs right now. As for online, private matches, lobbies and more are coming. So again, like, I just really hope that when they drop this shit, like, I mean, we all getting divorced. You know what I'm saying? It's like, see you later, bitch. Right? That's it. No more. I don't. Right? You take care of the kids. Okay. I'm married to this game. Right? Because that's part of gaming, right? You get that excitement. You take the day off work. You're wanting to jump in with the fellas and just play this shit. Right? And we can't do that right now, especially for this old stuff where we've had to, you know, the closest we get to it is either on Arcadesia or Flightcade, you know, and it sucks. You know, it does suck, right? Because I don't want to live on Flightcade because there's, like, I mean, that's a fucking sweatshop factory, you know, like
yes, it is.
They're like fucking Terminators over there, and it's like, man, I just want to play with regular people, win or lose, just, you know, have some fun.
Yeah,
you know. So I
agree. Yeah, I agree 100%. I can't wait. You know what it is too? Is this is official. This isn't emulated. This isn't a buddy project. This isn't my little secret launch box build. You know, no. This is supposed to be real. Like, this is a real project, and that's what makes it disappointing. Because it's like, damn, I want to love this. Like, because I still try to enjoy it. I try to play like we're gonna stream Sub-Zero, right? We're going to have fun with that. We're going to make fun out of this collection as much as possible. But it's still going to hurt at the end of the day. Like, damn, this is all we could do is just fuck around. You know, like, it's cool, but it's...
I don't know if Mike had it in the video the other day that he and I did together, like the collab one. I can't remember. Because I don't watch my own videos, right? I record and up it goes and that's it.
Yes.
But did he keep the part in there where I was talking about my own anthology? Did he keep that in there?
Yeah, that was brought up. That's brought up on there.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, so, and I said to him, like, I said, man, I could, and I haven't told him this yet, but I'm actually in the process of trying to make a Tekken one, you know, to see kind of how that goes. But like, it's the one thing, like, I just did it as a pet project to see if I could do it, and I did it. you know, and it's not perfect. There's issues, bits and pieces here and there. Like you can't get the Vita version of the Vita version of MK9 just won't run, right? You know, and that's fine. You have to reconfigure the directory for gold. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
But like I look at that entire library, you know, and to be honest, it kind of tided me over until the Legacy Collection dropped, and like my mate Dragoon, because he downloaded 66 gig. This thing's a monster. It's got everything.
That's not
right?
bad though, consider it has everything. Because this shit has everything.
Yeah, and so like again, like it's free. People can do whatever they want with it, but it also gave me some ideas. It's like, you know, I might make a collection for some of the really obscure fighting games that people don't talk about. Like, here we go. How old are you, boss?
I am 44.
God damn.
Are you really? I'm 40. I'm 4 years older than you. All right, you're gonna know these names. I know you, Gawdlyy, as well, because you're the youngin here, but you're also right.
Oh, I know.
So I'd like to make a collection of these. Primal Rage.
Okay.
Like this will be a one collection. Primal Rage, Time Killers, Bloodstorm,
Come on.
Weapon Lord.
Ooh,
Yep.
Weapon Lord. Okay.
Eternal Champions, right?
You better.
Yeah.
Get some of these, you know, and then if I go into like the PS1 era, Jesus God, there was like fucking Thrill Kill. There was a Dungeons and Dragons dinky 3D fighter, Iron and Blood, I think it was called.
Yeah, Iron and Blood. Yep.
Yeah,
Biofreaks.
you get all
War
the
Gods.
Yep, Biofreaks. Yep. I want to put all of that in one collection as kind of like these are like the alternative. You know, alternative people, they dress alternative, but it's the same thing, right? They're not the Street Fighters, the SNK, and not so MK, right? Because I fucking love fighting games, man. It's just one of the coolest genres. The characters that get created, the universes they have, you know, and that's why I get excited. I generally, if there's a collection that comes out, like they brought out the Breakers collection, they brought out Rumblefish 1 and 2.
Yes, Rumblefish.
You know, they just had, is it Kazuni? Because fuck, the tag battle. Hang on, I got it in my library. Oh fuck, what's it called?
I don't know.
It's a Neo Geo. Oh, Kazuna Encounter Super Tag.
Oh yeah, I know the language you're talking about. Yeah.
As soon as you said the counter, okay.
Yeah. So they brought that back, and then just like gave a whole bunch of shit in it, like, you know, like update it for modern days with lobbies or whatever. And then they did that with Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, I think.
Yep.
Was that the one recently? You know, I love that shit. It's probably like 3 people playing. Maybe. Who cares?
That's time with
I love it. It's so cool that we're doing
that. SVC Chaos was had me like that.
SVC Chaos, yeah, that still dropped on Steam. Holy shit. Yep. That was great.
I was like, man, I love that type of shit. And all that shit you mentioned worked.
Yeah, works pretty good.
Are you guys fans of Bushido Blade?
Yeah. Well, Bushido Blade 2, yeah.
Bushido Blade 2, yeah, right. Yeah. So somebody did essentially, I'm just trying to find the name of it. Somebody did a Bushido Blade, like, you know, in soul, if you will, like, you know, in inspiration.
Is that game I saw on Steam? We played it a few years ago.
Yeah, we played it at Combo Bear. It's called One Strike.
No, that's right.
No, this is different.
No, it was a 3D game. It's on Steam. I seen it.
I fucking did a review. Oh, there we go. It's called Die by the Blade.
No, I didn't play that one. No, damn.
Let me see. Let me pull up the Steam page and I'll quickly show it to you. So, Die by the Blade, cyberpunk setting. You know, you can put different gear pieces on just to make your character look.
Moss is gonna love. You see the purple in his background? He likes that fucking.
Are you a cyberpunk man yourself?
I definitely enjoy that aesthetic. Oh yeah, I wish the rain and purple neon lights and I could walk around the duster. That'd be great. But you know, can't have everything, right?
Yeah, you can't. You can't. You're
he
right,
wants to wear a leather jacket so bad.
Right. So I've actually played this.
Oh shit.
Like you can see, it's in my Steam library, right? And it is fucking. It's like, look, I mean, it's obviously not like, you know, Evo, but it's fucking cool, bro. Like, you know, you can cut legs off, arms off, heads off.
Damn.
You know, like you can see it right there. You know, and it's just a lot of fun. You know, it's something that you could buy on the cheap if it's on a sale or something. Load it up with the fellas, because you can get online and play. Again, you can.
It's online. Oh yeah.
Yep. Right.
that's the thing. I always overlook these type of games because they never have online. Local, you can play local, like, motherfucker. I'm not.
Oh, there's a demo. So you know, if you're on Steam, download a demo for it. And while it's got mixed reviews and stuff, I love it. It's fun. You know, you get to do, you know, it's basically insta kill, right? So you got the opportunity to do insta kill. It takes in the same thing, like the different stances, high, mid, low, that sort of thing. I think it borrows a little bit of gameplay usage from For Honor. For Honor is amazing. It's a fighting game, kind of. For Honor is kind of a fighting game, right? So it kind of has that aspect of like you push in a different direction with the right stick to move up into the different stances. So if you can see if they're coming in with a mid strike, you move it to, you simply just move your blade into mid and your auto block. But yeah, it's just fun, you know. You know, it's just goofy. It's that sort of game that you're sitting there Friday night with all your mates. You know, let's just fucking kill each other, literally, right? Just for fun, just doing this shit. And there's different weapons, different characters.
But yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, depending on how much it costs.
I liked it. Again, it's not. Again, I love playing all these different types of fighting games because they just offer something cool, something different. You know, they don't have to be top tier. You know, just as long as they're functional. But the Legacy Collection is different because that's a big IP, and that's a big IP.
Dude, that game has no business. Legacy Collection has no business being as trash as it was. Like, not to be disrespect the game that I actually like now, Breakers Collection. I kind of expect that out of some shit like that. I'm not to disrespect it, but like it's not as big as MK. Dude, the Breakers Revenge. Have you played it online?
I don't know actually.
Dude,
I don't know if I ever got an online match.
Breakers Revenge has crossplay. It has a server browser, so you could do a worldwide server pick, like different parts of the world. Not only that, for each server you click on, it shows you how many people are actually online in it. So like, let's say I go to NA and it's dead, but then I could go somewhere else and there's like 7 people. Yeah, cool. Click on there and find their room, and you could play there. Or it'll tell you they're playing ranked. Like it'll have like different numbers just to show where, so you're not wasting your time. Or are they in ranked, or are they in a lobby or private match or something, you know? So it's just a lot of basic info. The shit has replays, dude. This is Breaker's Revenge. Like it's like what? And crossplay. I didn't even know it had crossplay. I didn't even know. And then I was like, wait, this is crossplay? They didn't announce that. They didn't say nothing. It just has.
Was that the Brazilian group? I can't remember. Was that the Brazilian guys that brought it back? It's not Gawdlyy, is it?
Oh shoot, I don't remember.
I'm just having a look. But yeah, like I've made a collection on Steam. It's probably not fully filled, but I got like 205 fighting games on Steam in this setup collection, right? And like obviously some are shit. You know, not the greatest or whatever. But if you guys actually, I got a feeling here. Are you guys fan of King of the Monsters?
I do like it.
Yeah, I'd liked it. I liked it.
There's a game on Steam called Giga Bash.
I got that.
You got that? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Fucking hell, man. Dude, what a great game. Right? Fighting game. But you know, it's a different style of fighting game. Right?
That is very true. Yeah.
So that's why I love the genre. Because there's you know, like this it's a lot of fun.
So the one thing that triggers me though with this genre that we all like is that people say I'm not competitive, but this genre, it's a 1v1. There's only one winner. So what is the object of the game? To win, right?
Yep.
So please forgive me if I'm playing a genre where the only way for me to enjoy this is if I'm the winner.
Yeah.
So of course I'm going to be competitive. Like, why are we...
I mean, we definitely like, I mean, I don't care if I lose, but like, I don't want to be turned into like, you know, the Friday night special, right?
Yeah,
like,
and I'm not saying we do bread and butters, execution, optimal combo setups, and you know all that shit. I'm not saying that's like, dude, you can't. It's fighting. Like there's just that's it. You're gonna get your ass whooped or you're not.
I get less anxious playing that than I do Fortnite, right? So Fortnite, it's like, all right, you versus 100 or whatever it is, or 60, whatever it is, right? And I fucking get chronic anxiety, like playing. It's like, fucking hell, I'm just like where the fuck is every right? And then it's like, but fighting game, I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. There's nowhere to escape to.
Nope.
Right? It's either win or lose, right? And I'm like, yeah, let's do this. And I'm like, that's so weird. It's just so weird, right?
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, like the objective is obviously to win. But you don't have to be like, competitive. Like, I know
just being online doesn't mean you're competitive. Being online just means you're just enjoying
the game,
the product that you paid for.
You just want to play more. That's all.
It's still a video game. Like that's the thing. As much as this is a 30-year-old collection, blah blah blah, it's a video game that it's in the video game industry in 2025. And in 2025, we have this thing called standards. Okay.
Yeah.
Standards. Okay. So when you guys sit here and say, "Oh, it's not about the online," it's not, dude. We're not just crying about online. We're crying about the standards.
Yeah,
they're not being fulfilled. We're still consumers. We paid money for this.
Yeah.
Okay, we paid money. It's $50. It's not the most, but it's still a lot of money for something that's 30 years old, and for it to not have what it has. Like the fact that the DS version has more online features than this version is sad. The fact that X-Band on Super Nintendo runs better than this is sad. And it's okay to call that out. And you know what? Thanks to the devs for being responsive to things. You know what I'm saying? I see you commenting, they're commenting here. Dude, that's how it works. Now, if we all now, put it this way, when you was fucked up, I'm gonna be honest. What if we all just chill? Like we're all of us. We're all together. We're all like headlock. It's great. It's perfect. These motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit on Monday morning. All right, guys. We're done. Everyone loves it. You know what I'm saying? They like it.
If you're completely happy in the state of the game right now, then don't fucking update it.
Oh,
don't.
Man. Yeah. Yeah.
But they will.
They will. New hotfix.
Because they know.
And here's the thing.
They know.
Fate, I have no problem dropping a video when it fixes.
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't wait for that video. I can't wait to make that video. Me going like, oh, me and Boss were like at the holy gate. Like, it's fixed. It's fixed. Like I can't wait for that video.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, if you keep saying shit like I'm overreacting and I'm spoiled brats, all this shit.
Yeah, be grateful. That good stuff.
I got a fresh bag of charcoal ready for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna get to cooking, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
and I'm still gonna make fun, or not make fun, but I'm still gonna have fun with this product until the meantime. I don't hate it. I just hate the state and the condition. This thing, they really shipped this out like this.
Yeah, I know some people think that like, the price of admission is worth it for, say, the documentary. And I haven't finished the documentary. I'm watching it like with my son, but it's really good. Like, obviously,
it is good.
Like, fantastic.
It's really
good. Brand new interviews. My son's sitting there learning stuff about this thing. He really sort of gravitates, because I love John Tobias. I think what he's done in terms of the creation of MK is absolutely beyond phenomenal in terms of the world building and design. And, so my son kind of gravitates, I've noticed a little bit, when he really likes listening to John talk, which is cool. Mm-hmm. But like, it's a one and done, right? Like you watch it and you're not going to go back and probably ever watch it again, except maybe years later. Somebody just shared a link somewhere on the Discord that they've already uploaded the whole documentary to YouTube.
It's on there.
I'm pretty sure.
So, there's going to be a whole bunch of people that they're going to like, okay, well, I don't, they've been hyping up this documentary. I'll go watch it, and then they'll watch it, and it's done. So like, I'm not saying I agree with what they're doing. What I'm saying though is that like, we're not buying this collection because of like a documentary. We're buying it primarily because of the fighting games that are included. And while the documentary, and I love their approach, and I said that to Stephen, I love that you guys have this approach of wanting to tell a story, wanting to, get some fresh interviews out and all that sort of jazz. But this is coming from people in the community that they're trying to sell us on this as like, don't be haters, be patient, blah, blah. Well, we got no fucking choice, do we? We got no choice but to be patient. But you can't dismiss people's grievances because, again, we paid money, right? They have our money. Do people not understand that? They've got our money. It is now on the onus of them to fix it. And if your version was the 32X version, right?
Man,
that could have been enough for you to refund. And people go, oh, you're overreacting. What about all the other games? And they go, I don't care about the other games.
Yep,
this is my childhood right here. This one right here. I don't give a shit about the rest. Yeah. This is my childhood right here. Like one of my mates is like, oh, I know people are upset gold isn't in there. I want a gold in there because it feels incomplete. It kind of feels it kind of almost feels like there's a somebody left the window open at the end of the house, and to close it, you've got to have this game in there. Gold is the pinnacle end version, but not just that. We get the cutscenes with gold. We get like the animated cutscenes, like in the way that they did it, like an MK4 on PS1. But we also got the animated rotate screens, because on MK4 Arcade, you'll notice that they just rotate. But on PS4, sorry, on PS1 MK4 or say Gold, like Raiden, like as he turns around, his eyes might light up, and then he'll turn around again and come back. Like they actually animated the characters, and it's really cool. And that in on itself is a preservation thing that I hope one day they could add in there, because that would be very cool, you know, because that is also other shit that adds to, you know, the preservation aspect of it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not giving up on it, but you got to call shit out.
Be careful.
Gotta be real.
They'll put gold on there and like, oh shit, this isn't a hot new version.
Oh, the hot new. Oh shit. Oh man,
we done fucked it up again.
Oh shit.
No, I don't know,
dude. Don't do that, boss. Oh man. I mean, like, honestly, look, hear me out. Even if they don't do gold, and they can't, let's say they can't fix MAME MK4, Duck Station PS1,
and because
when we play on Arcadesia, that shit looks good. You do the up res shit, and then they could do their magic. They did do magic with Trilogy with taking out the loading screens. You do that, that's damn near the arcade version, right? Well, minus some technical things, but it's still. It'll
work. Yeah.
That works way better, way more smooth.
Training mode will actually work on that one because it had training mode.
Yeah. I'm not low kicking I'm not doing the low kick jukebox mod, you know? But dude, but we don't hate this game. We all play it. We're all fucking playing it, dude. Like it's not like we're boycotting. You know, we're not doing that. We're standing on business. We're like, look, bro, this shit's fucked up. I love Mortal Kombat. I'm still gonna play it. This is this for us is a new release. So just like MK1, we hated MK1. I still played it. I'm still good as fuck at it.
Yeah.
Every time when DLC came out, I was booting the shit up, playing it.
Yeah.
So I mean, we hated. I literally hated MK1. I hated MK11. Every time DLC came out, I booted the shit up and played it. And
it is a weird psychology, because like, you know, if you're a fan of something, even if it's garbage, you'll still kind of load it up, and you kind of go,
well, one, you paid for it. You paid for it. You can't get the refund.
Even bad sex is sex, right? So like, you know, it's like you kind of just cope, you know. But what happened like with like MK1? Like I think I put like over 600 hours or something like that into it.
Damn, you did
because
more than
I went through all the season, like the seasons,
all the towers and stuff. Yeah.
You know, to what do they call that fucking shit? What's the game mode? Invasions. That's it. I went through all that crap, you know, to unlock all the, you know, the
different skins and whatnot.
So that chews up time. Then I played a whole bunch online. Would do some ranks for the first 3 seasons. You know, so when I got on YouTube and I was talking about stuff I didn't like, from my casual perspective, I at least had the work in, right? I didn't just play it for 2 hours ago. This is dog shit and here's why, right? I still put in the work in terms of like just playing it. So when I get online and go, as a casual, I'm not really digging this, you know. And that's something like because I've talked to Tom Brady a few times, and you've seen him, Gawdlyy. He's been in like Discord and shit, you know, in chats, you know, and he's like, you know, you're right, Fate. And it's like, well, it's not so much about being right. It's just that, you know, you look at it from a consumer point of view. Was this a good product? You know, yes or no. And then of course, from a fan perspective, is this a good product? You know, did it deliver, et cetera, you know. By the way, you should ask him. So on Twitter, a week ago, I think he was saying that he reached out to guys like Aquaman and stuff because he wanted to commentate some of these tournaments for like the classic, right? Yeah.
Dude, that's the shill. That's the shill squad, dude.
Yeah. And they all ignored him apparently. And I said to him, I said, listen, I got no money, but I would absolutely love if when we can do some tournaments, I would love for you to commentate. And he said, absolutely. So you should ask him too, man, if you're doing anything like that, because I tell you what, I would love to hear his commentary, you know, on this sort of stuff, you know, because he's the GOAT.
Here's the thing about Tom Brady, bro, that people don't know. I've known about Tom Brady for years, dude. This dude's an OG on when it comes to competitive shit. He knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he's always did consistently. And he's probably the originator of the haters of Mortal Kombat, but really he's not hating. He's always kept it real about the scene, the FGC, Mortal Kombat, and he really never had to go in on Mortal Kombat, to be honest. I think until MK11. I want to be honest. Maybe Injustice, but I remember more so MK11 for sure, because I was agreeing with him with the shit he was saying about the game. And that's when he's a hater. Same for me. I got called a hater. I got called Negative Nancy, all that stupid shit. And I remember like Aquaman, Ketchup, Mustard, all those dudes getting paid on NRS to commentate. You know, they're being flown out, all this shit getting sucked off. And I was like, dude, this game needs work. Oh, you're a hater. But I just want the game to be fucking dope. We have these games that's what I hate about Mortal Kombat. They always have this really good foundation. There's always something that I can see the potential, and then they just never get to that. Because we've seen it get to that before. MK9, MKX. I know people don't like MKX, but MKX was a dope game in its own way.
I love MKX. Like, MKX was the Mortal Kombat that finally made me look at 2, like, you know, I think I might have found my replacement. And I love me some 2. Yeah, but MKX was great. That was around the time that I got to know you, Gawdlyy, and getting almost, I wouldn't say competitive, but I just learned so much more. I just wasn't button mashing anymore. Like, oh, okay, this is how you do this combo string, and this is how you do that. Like, I put hours and hours into X. That was the one I love this fucking game. You know, I got it on PC, Xbox, even PlayStation 4. Like, this was the one. So, but then 11 came out, like, I like it. That's what I love. X. I liked 11. 1, I was like, this is all right, I guess. Yeah. And now here we are right now. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I said, he's Tom Brady. He knows so much about the game. I actually reached out to him. We were supposed to do something. It never worked out at the time. So hopefully I can reach out to him again. I know he'll be down for a tournament, especially a tournament.
Yeah.
I probably can maybe even hit up summoning. Like, dude, I know these these dudes are sick, dude. They know so much about the game. This is the game to have these people in, bro.
Yeah.
If anything, they know this shit, dude. They were in the trenches. They were there doing this shit, man. Flying out.
I might have a false memory. I think I remember seeing Tom Brady eating dinner with Ed Boon at Combo Breaker 2016 with some other people.
Probably.
It was oh, that's Tom Brady. And of course, my dumb ass is like, where's the Patriot player? Like, oh no, MK Tom Brady. Oh, I was like, who's that? I didn't know. Like 10 years ago, I didn't know anything. Now, I'm here. I know. So Tom Brady's been around for a long time, so he knows his stuff.
Yeah, he's more than welcome, bro. Yeah, oh man, that'd be crazy. But I want to host tournaments for this shit. I do. Worst case, if it takes too long, I'll do the Fight K thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I want.
I'd love to get off Fightcade. I'd love to get off Fightcade.
Yeah, it's nothing against Fightcade or Arcadia. Yeah. Arcadia's sick, bro. I love Arcadia. Yeah. But it's just a thing of having that official connection with it. We're not emulating. We're not doing all this shit. It is what it is. You know, it's just what it is. But having Tom Brady, having tournaments, I definitely plan on doing it. We wanted to do that. We were trying to have one ASAP shortly after launch, but now we have to see how this game pans out, see how the online arcade works out. Because I signed up for that TNS tournament. There was supposed to be a tournament tonight for MK3.
Well, that
really?
Yep, it was supposed to be tonight, I think, for the Legacy Collection, and this is before it came out.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, there's no private match, there's no spectators, no lobby, so there goes that.
Yeah, that's up. Yeah, I just hope whatever they're working on. Yeah, I don't know. Do you reckon we'll get a tease? Do you think they might drop some teasers for it, or do you think they'll just give us they'll go, right, online arcade's coming out, boom. I'd love to see some teasers.
Honestly,
I'd love to see
I wouldn't mind a
teaser
on. Or I wouldn't mind how they did that hotfix in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
That hotfix shit was actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
Because like we were just streaming bosses playing MK Armageddon, or I'm sorry, MK Advance.
Yes.
And and it was the hotfix drop. I was like, oh shit. I just looked over my screen. I saw it was blue. I was like, hey, there's an update.
And low-key, shout out to the devs. I needed to take a 30-minute break from that shit fest game.
So the hotfix dropped live on stream, and we went over it right there. We just stopped. And good thing it was a couple of notes, but it was still something cool. We seen something.
Yeah.
And I appreciated it. It wasn't even bad. I was like,
I hope they do drop a trailer, because they dropped trailers for the updates to the Atari collection they worked on recently.
Okay. Yep.
So it's not totally out of the realm of possibility. And this should be a pretty big deal. It should be a 1-minute trailer. Call it a day.
Oh yeah.
Put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
I'll be excited. And they said something about internal and external testing. Hey, digital clips.
Yeah. So it says here like. Yeah,
if you want some real feedback, we're not going to tell you it's great when it's not. We'll say,
no, wrong again.
No, seriously, like think about it. Don't give your testing to the guys that are going to lie to your face. That's not going to. That's counterproductive. You let us test it. We'll test it. We'll break it down. Especially me. I'm technical. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to everybody. I'll tell you, I'm fucking technical, motherfucker. All that's shit, dude. No, seriously, like, dude, we'll test that shit. Especially me and Fate, we'll give you the good test from Chicago all the way overseas, and we'll test some shit out. Get a real test, a nice stress test. Then me and Boss are local, so it's like a perfect range of you see local and all the way out. You know, so honestly, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know what I'm playing. We are always available to test some shit, you know. But it is what it is. We don't, cool. And the shit still sucks at launch. And I'm like, well, called the wrong guys to test it. But if it's good, cool.
I just hope like it's so. One of the things I love about Granblue, and I've said this for the longest time in general when it comes to things like MMOs, that MMOs when they started out, they didn't have anything else to do outside of essentially grind up to max level, and then grind out end game gear, do dungeons, and then raids, right? That was pretty much it. But over the decades, they realized that a lot of people just want to hang out in the world. You know, they might be casual. They might just want to do some questing, hang out with their family, friends, you know, do some pet battles, do kart racing, or whatever the fuck they add in these games now. And so fighting games, when Granblue came out with its, like Granblue like versus Rising came out, like they've got a fucking gigantic lobby, right? Like this, like you can go up to the floating like the floating rocks in the sky, and they've got like arcade machines. So if you wanted to be secluded, you could like jump pad all the way up and sit right up the top, looking all the way down, and just sit on some arcade machines up there, you know, and just play versus, you know, with people. But you got there's tons of arcade machines to sit at. You know, you've got like they've even got some like dailies that tie in with that sort of thing. They've got a little they've got a jukebox machine, but they've also got a machine which is like a claw machine. So you go in there, you pay 50 rupees, and it's a claw machine. So you can see, okay, I want this color for Percival. So then you move the claw, you pick it up, boom, you got it, right? And then they got Grand Brews, which is their Fall Guys game. You know, in there.
Oh, they got a little goofy. Okay.
Yeah, it's there. So in the lobby mode, you got your little characters. Those little characters you use in Grand Brews, and you're running through all these stages, 3 stages total, in terms of like the ladder. But there's like a lot more to choose from, and then you can try and become the best, and it's just fun.
Right.
And it's all about keeping people in the game when they're not fighting. So that way they're not logging, they're not changing the disc, they're not changing the game. They're going, all right, on downtime, let's go do this. Dude, they have fucking hell, man. They've got a community page on the menu. You go over, you've actually got a guest book where people can post in real time threads that you can reply to. And then they added in, I can't remember the name of it. Oh no, the crew. They added in the crew system. So it's like your clan, like a guild. So you can actually set up your own crew, invite people into that crew, and then that becomes your own guest book. Like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna load up and show. Right. This is a fighting game that typically is not considered top tier, like a Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, whatever. But the amount of love and shit that they have built into this game, is as far as I'm concerned, it's the best fighting game that's come out in the almost last decade, I'd say. It is phenomenal.
Damn.
Right, it is really, really good. Right.
No, I never forget when you told me that. I was like, "The fuck is you talking about Grand Blue?" And I played that. They have like their free trials legit because it gives you 100% access to the whole game, kind of like how Killer Instinct did.
Yeah.
Killer Instinct did the same thing where you had full access, but you just had a rotating character roster. And
that's right. I think it's 4 characters every week. Yeah,
4 characters,
something like that. Yeah.
I think every game should do that. Every game, and not just fighting games. Any game should let you always try the game out.
Am I allowed to share this, or are we running out of time? Sorry, I should have asked.
We are definitely hitting our time limit.
How much time we got?
We got like less than 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
But no, it's cool. But I just want to just touch. So you guys, we've played this collection for a few days now. Some of us not online since day one. Has your initial review of the game changed for the better or worse since launch?
I think I'm just sad. You know, like I look at it, and it's such a polished like foundation. You know, the menus are great, the sound's great. It is oozing 2D classic MK vibes, like 100%. But like once you start sort of scratching the surface on certain things, it's like, man, yeah, just, you know, but
it's so perfect until you start playing it. It's like, man, you first booted up, I was like, oh, I don't even care that there's no lobbies. Like I legit was like, I don't care. And then I started playing and I was like, damn, this shit really does suck. I legit was going to be so shilly that I was like, there's no lobbies. This game is still dope. Like, like I get where like the Bushy Stallions and Helllock are going with this because it is dope. But the problem I have with it is like once you play it, there's like all the flaws literally start falling out onto your lap. And it's not minor. It's like, dude, why? Like, okay, you don't have crossplay. You have this. Okay, what triggers me, rollback netcode is actually is a selling point for them. Like it's something they actually like. They kind of advertise that a lot, and I'm like, damn, the online is ass. Then they also advertise the MK4. MK4 emulation is ass.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, then it's like, okay, well, they have these handheld ports, and I'm like, okay, so I'm hearing weird things about these handheld ports. I really don't even care to play them, but I don't know if they're fine. They could be fine, but I've seen some people say handheld ports are trash. I feel like people are just actually playing it for now, like for the first time as an adult. Realizing the shit was always trash. So that's what I'm going at it. So I'm not going to put that on them. But it's almost like, okay, you said MK4, that's trash. Rollback netcode online is trash. Plus all the features is missing. That's trash. And then it's like the trilogy's okay. It's pretty cool. The WaveNet thing's cool. Whatever. That's decent. But then there's the input lag and the delays and it's like, and then you have the move list. You literally bragged about the move list thing, and the move lists are wrong.
Yeah.
And there's a section for combos in MK4, and there's no combos in there. It's like, what's...
So now there's no combos listed anywhere, is there?
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, there's no strings for MK4.
It's almost like, okay, so what did we do all this time, guys? Like, you know, the menu? Did we spend all the time making the documentary?
That's what worries me, actually, that maybe that was too much of a focus.
Yeah, or like the handheld thing. You know what would have been cool post-launch? I'll be honest. Post-launch Legacy Collection would be perfect if Online Arcade was there at launch and it worked, right? MK4 worked at launch. And imagine getting an FAQ about post-launch handheld games coming.
Like, oh, that's neat.
I'd be like, holy shit, that's kind of dope. Because that's some preservation shit. Because they took care of the initial product, and you're like, post-launch handhelds.
Yeah,
like, dude, that's actually kind of fucking dope. Now I'm excited to play Deadly Alliance, you know, or Tournament Edition and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't get mad that there's no link play and all that shit. It's like, well, they just threw that in there, dude. They didn't have to do that. The rest of the game would be fine. I think I couldn't be pissed at the game. But then you have the 32X issue. You have the Sega Genesis version issue. You have the input delay. We have the MK4 emulation being fucking weird. You know, then the settings don't save. Like the weird, like the bezels, or you know, they every time I keep resetting it. It's like weird. The button configuration is kind of janky. The way you could change your buttons around, because I use so I play on my PlayStation controller, because this collection's button setup for this is annoying. Like, because you can't map two buttons at the same time, or it doesn't auto map or auto switch buttons. So if I want LB to be run instead of whatever block or whatever, it'll be like, oh, you can't have two buttons. Like, well, why don't you just swap the other two for you? It's like, okay, so I got to do that. Then it's all these conflicting set. It's like just weird shit. It's like, all right, whatever, dude, whatever. Then you got the training mode.
Hold on, but not to mention real quick, when you look at the achievement or trophy list, whatever, you know, beat this game, beat Super Nintendo version, Sega Genesis version, do a bait battle. That's cool, but then you look at the list, like, there's no achievements for beating it like Mortal Kombat Advance, the Game Boy game, which is fine, but there's only one online achievement. It's a secret at that. It made me wonder, like, there's achievements for, like, you know, the Capcom collection to, you know, play this game online, and then like get 10 victories, get a perfect online, do maybe 100 fatalities online. I don't have facts to back this up, but they knew this shit was fucked up. Like, just skirt those. Just give me a secret achievement. Play online. Hey, you played online. You didn't say the make it work good. You did it. You did it, guys. You did it. You played online.
I definitely think the focus, I don't want to say wrong, but it was definitely misdirected. Like, I feel like too much energy was in one thing instead of the other. I think they miscounted. Like, they thought people were so gonna play Super Nintendo and Game Boy a lot,
right?
But not people that are gonna play online. And I'm not saying competitive tournament, MLG, nothing. No, I'm saying like just the overall online experience was definitely overlooked. Or there wasn't enough time. We don't know this, and obviously they're not going to say it. I don't expect them to say it. Maybe 20 years down the line, we'll get that one interview, but it's okay. It's just one of those things, like, we're noticing, like, okay, this shit definitely wasn't ready.
Because you know damn well, if you, me, or Fate was in charge of trophies or achievements, like, oh yeah, that's getting 5 because I need to get at least 100 victories online, a flawless victory online, just the competitive stuff that gives you something to work for. There's nothing there. Everything's so simplified. It's like, I could do this stuff in a day or two if I really want to. And be done with it, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a lot of things.
Letdown for me. A little bit of a letdown.
It's still a letdown, and I like I love Fate's wording. What do you say? Cope and hope. I love cope and hoping for this. In the meantime, I'll still cook a shill or two any day of the week. That's fine. But
we all got to eat, right? Like, we all got to eat. We got to get paid.
It's not even about eating. It's just y'all even out here spreading misinformation on my shit now.
True.
This is my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, no. It's like, dude.
People may hate you for it, but at least they know that you're standing on business. You know, you're
on business. And when my review comes out for MK2 at 12, whatever that shit's called, you know that I'm gonna be really honest about it. You know, like, whatever fighting game I'm reviewing, you know, I'm gonna be like, this shit's trash. I didn't like, and I'll say why. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's trash, and then end the video. No, I'm gonna be like, it's trash because I don't agree with this. I don't like this, blah blah blah. Or I can say this game is fucking perfect, dude. I never experienced a perfect fighting game. I would love to say that. Just like we said, we would all love to make that video. We can't wait to make that video where we're saying it is fixed in big red, white letters, whatever color we pick on the thumbnail. And we're holding it like it's the Holy Cross. You know,
says, they did it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, like I can't wait, dude. I can't wait for that video because now my product that I paid for is fixed. It's playable. Now we can have fun.
All right, here's a question for you. Do you think they will give some sort of compensation?
No.
When it drops, do you think they might go, you know, okay, well, here's like a you know, Game Boy Color MK4 or something like that? Do you think they might go, look, we understand people have been upset, here's some compensation? I mean, sometimes they do it, you know, like sometimes
that's
it actually
not out
happens.
The question. It depends on what they think is compensation, though.
The only compensation really is N64 Trilogy. I think I'd be happy with that. Like, oh, should have got instant sports trilogy. You know,
people are gonna say people are probably gonna say we should have said gold, but you got to be realistic though. Like trilogy and probably like PS1, MK4 is more realistic.
Yeah.
As far as time scale, budget, blah blah blah. Although Flycast is easier to emulate, you know, it's easier to but still, like I'm not trying to, you know, I'm being straight direct with it. Like there's wishful thinking, then there's like the realism. Like I could see trilogy 64, I could definitely see PS1, MK4.
Game Boy Color. Yeah.
And maybe even Game Boy Color. But like that goes back to that Eurocom shit. You know, are they gonna do that whole Eurocom battle with the licensing? So like there's that. So
is Eurocom even around anymore?
You know, I meant to look that up after we did that damn video too.
Hang on, let me Google quickly. Hang on.
Yeah, Google that up while I talk and ramble. But
we can add the Tiger Electronic version of Mortal Kombat.
See. I mean, you could do like other cool shit, like give us those games and be like, oh, we added Defender of the Realm or Conquest videos or some shit, just to make this like the ultimate, you know, Mortal Kombat Legacy package.
Let me get that Journey Begins CGI cartoon movie.
Oh man, yeah, the Journey Begins. Oh man, I still remember that. They're on the boat. My name's Johnny Cage. He was throwing up.
So it reckons that they closed in 2012, November 23rd, 2012. You know, Eurocom laid off around 75% of the 200 employees. On 6th of December 2012, the company laid off its remaining staff and closed. So holy shit, they did Brutal Paws of Fury. There you go. There's the alternative fighting game, another one.
Yeah. Clay Fighter.
Clay Fighter. Yep. What was that ball? Was it balls?
Balls.
Yeah, balls.
Yeah, balls. Yeah.
Yeah, balls. Yeah.
Right. So they did MK. So they did MK Gold.
Yep.
And MK4. I'm assuming they did the. And you said they did Game Boy Color or not? Or you're not
Digital
sure?
Or Digital Eclipse did Game Boy Color.
Oh, Digital. Yeah.
But I don't know if that was tied to Eurocom or I don't know. You know the details on that, but yeah. Yeah, they. You know, yeah. I don't want MK4 Game Boy, but I get it. Like you're like, dude, you did it. Like just throw it in there, you know. But
it is pretty shitty. But it's bad. It's better than Mortal Kombat Advance, so I'll take that.
Yeah, MK Advance is bad.
They do have the opportunity to really pump out some excellent DLC packs. You know,
but here's the thing. I don't want that. I want the game to work. Give me a proper
of course.
game.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We're not saying we want this instead either. You know, don't shift focus now. Hey, stay right there. We want the game to work. We want this game to work as best as possible. We want the online to be as great as possible. It's fun. You want it to grow and keep people playing it. And obviously, it's going to turn to those things like the content creators they're going to have their fight nights. Everyone's going to do it, dude. As much as we rag on these guys, the Headlocks, the Scotty Combats, they're gonna have their fight nights. We're gonna do it. So it's gonna thrive. You just got to get the shit working right, man. Yeah. So I think this shit's created. We've created it. They've created this big division, and making the game work, functioning, will bring all of it together, bro. Yeah. And whatever the wherever cherry you put on top, will definitely just. Yeah. And so then when you go announce your Legacy Collection 2 with the 3D games, we'll keep like, hey, don't fuck up like you did the first one, you know? But and you can learn from it. But I'm like I said, we're coping hoping. We're coping hoping right now. So hopefully they pull through and we could, and like I said, our goal is to drop that video. I want to be wrong. I want to make a video where I'm wrong, where I say, look, when I first reviewed this, I gave this a 3 out of 10. I want to change my review. You know what I'm saying?
You want to give it your casual review of like an 8 to a 9 out of 10.
I want to give it the 8.5, 9 out of 10. Yes, I want to give it that. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it a 3. I'm not doing it just for views. I'm not doing it to reaction to trigger people. No, I'm being real, dude. That shit, it's garbage.
Yeah, I'm being a shit. I gave it a 6, 6.5.
Yeah, you gave it a, you were some IGN shit.
Yeah, man. You doing that, he sold his soul. That's
you was doing that.
A 6 in that.
Yeah, you was getting sucked off for that.
We need to change his name to Advanced Chill. You know,
Advanced Chill. Yeah,
fucking done. He's done, man.
Jesus Christ, dude. Get off the panel, dude. No, but but he's entitled to it because he's still enjoying it at the same time. But guess what Boss is doing? He gave it a 6, right? And he still said the shit's fucking garbage. This is not good. This is not that's not good. So I'm okay with that. If you told me shit was a 9, like it's a 9, but I don't like how this shit's fucking garbage. It's a 9 because I can't get over the fact that I'm playing Sega Genesis MK2 right now. So that feeling can make you give it a 9, and I respect that. But if you sit there and say it's a 9, and the rest of shit's kind of garbage, it's a little janky, but I can't get over. I love my Genesis. I'm like, you know what, bro, you got it, man. But when you sit there and say, "Oh, you motherfuckers are overreacting, crybabies, all that shit," dude, get cooked. Get the fuck cooked out of it.
You can't dismiss people like that.
Yeah,
and toxic
dude, like
positivity is just positivity is just the worst because it doesn't help anyone. It makes people feel bad for just being able to express themselves. You know, again, we all paid money here. This isn't a gift. When people say, "Oh, this was free," grateful.
If this was free, I trust me. None of these videos would exist. I'd be like, damn, this is crazy. I can't believe I have this free Mortal Kombat, and it and, it's a little shitty, but dude, it's free, dude. We got this collection for free. Can you believe that? 30 years. We carried this IP for 30 years. This is what they gave us. Wow, that's cool. No, we paid for it. So we kept the series alive. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna speak up, bro. It is what it is.
We should have got it for free, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, boss. We should have.
Anyway, I can get to playing this game now.
yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Fate, thank you so fucking much for showing up.
No, thank you for having me on. This was a lot of fun. I loved it.
Dude,
you guys are the best.
Honestly, guys, this episode could have been 2 hours longer if we didn't have you. That's the problem. So you guys don't worry, this ain't the end of this collab. Many more to come. But we're just speaking from the heart here. We're all true fans. We don't hate this shit at the end of the day. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Give us your time as well.
Thank you.
That's the end of the podcast episode. Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
All right. Peace out.
All right.